The Foundations of Democracy, Lessons from Ancient Greece. Join me as I dive into the fascinating world of ancient Greece to see if I can uncover how they really laid the foundations of democracy. When we think about democracy, we often think about modern-day politics, but the truth is, the concept of democracy has its roots in ancient Greece, and it's amazing to see how the ideas and values of the ancient Greeks shaped the democratic systems we know today. The ancient Greeks faced a major challenge in establishing a democratic system, one that would allow citizens to have an equal say in the decisions that affected their lives. In a time when monarchies and aristocracies were the norm, the idea of giving power to the people was revolutionary. But it wasn't easy. The Greeks had to figure out how to make sure everyone's voice was heard and how to balance individual rights with the needs of the community. One of the biggest obstacles the ancient Greeks faced was representation. How could they ensure that every citizen had a say in the decision-making process, especially in a large and diverse city-state like Athens? This was a challenge that would continue to plague democratic systems for centuries to come. Another major issue the Greeks had to contend with was inclusion. Who counted as a citizen and who was left out of the democratic process? Women, slaves, and foreigners were all excluded from the political process, which meant that only a small percentage of the population had a say in how the city was run. The Greeks also had to navigate the complexities of mass participation. With thousands of citizens gathered in the assembly, how could they ensure that every voice was heard and that decisions were made in a fair and democratic way? But despite these challenges, the ancient Greeks were able to develop a remarkable system of democracy that was truly groundbreaking for its time. At the heart of this system was the assembly, where citizens would gather to discuss and debate the issues of the day. In this assembly, citizens had the power to propose laws, elect leaders, and even try cases. It was a truly radical idea that ordinary people, not just the wealthy and powerful, should have a say in how their city was run. But the ancient Greeks didn't just stop at the assembly. They also developed a system of sortition, where citizens were randomly selected to serve on juries and in other official positions. This was a way of ensuring that power was distributed fairly and that no one individual or group could dominate the political process. One of the most fascinating aspects of ancient Greek democracy was the concept of ostracism. This was a process whereby citizens could vote to exile someone they deemed a threat to the state for a period of 10 years. It was a powerful tool for keeping politicians in check and ensuring that no one became too powerful. But ostracism wasn't just a tool for punishing the corrupt. It was also a way of keeping the political class accountable to the people. If a leader became too arrogant or out of touch with the needs of the people, they could be swiftly removed from power. The ancient Greeks also had a deep understanding of the importance of civic engagement. They knew that democracy wasn't just about voting, it was about participating in the political process, engaging in debate and discussion, and taking an active role in shaping the direction of the city. In one famous instance, the Athenian Assembly was able to overturn a decision made by the city's leaders, simply because they were able to mobilize a large enough group of citizens to oppose it. This was a powerful demonstration of the power of direct democracy in action. The ancient Greeks laid the foundations of democracy, but they also knew that it was a fragile and imperfect system. They understood that democracy required constant vigilance and participation to survive, and that it was always at risk of being undermined by powerful interests or corruption. In many ways, the legacy of ancient Greek democracy can be seen in the democratic systems of today. From the ballot box to the town hall meeting, the ideas and values of the ancient Greeks continue to shape our understanding of what democracy should be. So what do you think about democracy today? Do you think the ancient Greeks got it right, or is there still more work to be done? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about ancient civilizations or modern political systems, be sure to check out another video.